Alright, you gonna tell them what we're doing?
So we're boring out this loader.
First, the holes were all wallowed out, so we had to weld the bores up with bore welder and then weld the faces up. So now I'm getting ready to recut all of this. So I'm just setting the boring rig back up. I had down there and skim cut it all to start with, and now we're tore it down, put the bore welder in, weld the faces. Now we're going back in. Hopefully we got enough weld. The faces are what I'm most scared of. This one was really worn bad. I got an ugly feeling I'm gonna be on the faces some more, but multiple passes on a small surface like that, it gets all humpy bumpy. So I'm gonna, at the very least, skim them off to halfway flat, even if I got a weld on them. Better idea where it needs to be. Let's see. Don't turn it sideways like that. It makes me seasick. Alright. This is kind of our last roughing pass. After this, we'll be able to get down to the brass tacks and see if we need any filler or if we're going to roll with it. I think I'll probably, after this pass, switch over and try and face the ends off a little to see where we're at. Alright, so I just got done with a whole bunch more welding. And yes, that weld is just as ugly as it looks. It's a friggin' pain in the butt trying to get in here. You can't get the correct gun angle getting in between this and that arm. So you end up making all kinds of nasty goobers and runs. And anyways, I've got that built up, welded up the cavities inside the bore. So what I've done is shifted the whole bar this way. I haven't cut this one at all yet, so we're going to cut this now. Then we'll shove the bar back this way, recut that while I'm welding the other end up, because it's going to need all the same kind of treatment. And it's going to be a few rounds back and forth before we get her straightened out. But anyways, we're making progress. All right, so this bore is done. The face looks a little rough right now because I've just rough cut it. I got to take a hand grinder and buff it up a bit, but it ended up taking 2 complete passes of build up on each side plus another round of touch up to get that stupid thing back. That's technically a little bit skinny yet, but it's got enough meat there for the bushing and the seals. And I said screw it and quit because I was really sick of tearing my bar down and adding weld. This one wasn't worn quite as bad, so 2 full passes of weld and 1 layer of buildup has this one right back to factory spec. That one is technically about 1.5 millimeters wider, or narrower than it's supposed to be, but it's wider than it has to be for the bushing and seals to start with, and I was not welding that thing up again for 1.5 millimeters. So anyway, this one, we've got the width established. I'm making what should be my final rough cut through right now, and then we'll finish cut it, tear this all down. As you can see, I got a lot of cleanup work to do around here with a hand grinder. And try and get some bushing stuffed in and get out of here before I lose my daylight. So anyways, this thing was really ugly bad. I got to think about this. How many hours into this thing? We're going to have pushing 15 hours into this. So, I mean, cut it oversized, bore welded it, welded all of the faces, at least 2, most of them 3 times, and bored it. Yeah, something darn close to 15 hours is where we'll end up. So, anyways, I'll show you guys the finished product when we get her done. All right, everybody. Wiggles and I got her job done, but it was late. We were tired. We're very dirty. I don't know if you can see, like, Wiggles, me, covered in dirt, total mess. Completely forgot to shoot any video, but we got the loader arms done. We got the bushings pressed in, got the seals put in, and did it in 14.5 hours. So my 15-hour guess was pretty close. So anyhow, we'll probably shoot a video when we rebuild the quick attach, but for now, they're going to get on and run it for a week or 2 till we can make enough time to do that. So we'll see you guys on the next video.